So I've tried for weeks and weeks to get people to get on the sidelines, or if you're brave, you could always sell short. Say it again, making money on the short side is tough. But I've been trying and trying to warn people that this was coming. When this daily cycle went that deep, it was very clear at that point that the mining sector was under attack. The banks are going to try and create the conditions for a second baby bull. Now, I see a lot of people that are they're probably underwater. Maybe they didn't sell up here at the top. They rode this all the way down, and this bounce uh, encouraged them to keep holding, and then now they're caught in this decline. So, they they refuse to take a loss, and they're hoping that at some we're going to put in a bottom here, and then we're going to go back up, and they can get out at break even. And this is just the wrong type of thinking. Even if you're in a leveraged fund, this is the wrong type of thinking. And let's just say you bought up here and you got a big loss. Maybe you're down 50 or 60% right here, and you cannot bring yourself to take that loss. And I'm going to tell you right now that is just stupid, because with a 3 times leverage fund, you can make that 60% back in the blink of an eye coming out of an intermediate cycle low. And especially if the banks do exactly what I said they're going to do, they're going to manufacture the conditions for a second baby bull. So let me show you the chart of Nugget coming out of that bear market bottom. So this is the chart of the triple leverage fund Nugget, and this is the baby bull rally. It went from I don't know, somewhere around $10, $11, $12 to $140, over 1,000%. So it's just stupid, idiotic to not get the hell out of the way here. Even if you have to take a 50% loss, it doesn't matter. All you want to do is make sure you're in cash when we get this next baby bull rally. And I'll say again, I think the banks are trying to create the conditions for a second baby bull. They manufactured this undercut low just so they could ride this. They made a fortune on this move. They're trying to do it again. You can either stand in front of them and get run over by the train, or you can follow behind them and recover your losses times 5. All you have to do, you just have to be willing to have a little foresight. Take the loss here. Even if you're down 50 or 60%, take that loss, get out of the way, because you want to get in right here. And if we get another one of these baby bull rallies, even if it's not quite as much as this, you can still recover all your losses in 2 or 3 weeks coming out of a major daily cycle low. So you need to jettison that mentality that is that's telling you that the loss is too big, you can't take it. You've got to just wait this out. That is not the correct way to be thinking about this. Instead of focusing on how big this loss is, you need to be focusing on what is going to come out of this next intermediate cycle low. And the banks are trying to create the conditions for another one of these. If they succeed in breaking the March low, the December lows, which I think they will, then they're going to set up the conditions for another baby bull rally. You have to be in cash and ready to take advantage of that. And if you are, then a 50 or 60% rally will evaporate, or a 50 or 60% loss will evaporate in the blink of an eye. And when we took that big drawdown here in the fall of last year, there was plenty of articles, you know, reprimanding us for holding a triple leveraged fund. You know who they were, and you know in the end we got the last laugh, because now our portfolio is higher now with the miners here than it was at the very top in July. So I didn't panic because we took a big drawdown. We took about a 50% drawdown on this position. but I didn't panic because all I had to do was catch this uh, intermediate rally, and we made it back in just a couple of weeks and then some. And now we're making money on the short side. So we're way above where we were at right here. So let me stress again, do not be afraid to take a loss right here. Even though you're down big, it's very easy to quickly recover even a huge loss coming out of one of these intermediate cycle lows. So that is the goal right now. Have some foresight, be patient. The intermediate cycle low, it's we've still got another 5 or 6 weeks yet before that intermediate bottom occurs. We're probably going to break the March low. Let me switch this over to G.